Last time on Beautiful People.
Beautiful People is the largest network of attractive people in the world.
We want to do a select little party just to introduce Robert and I to the Toronto Society.
I was looking at this one called Beautiful People. I think I might do it.
When I heard about the Beautiful People website, I thought it was a great idea.
Once you've applied to Beautiful People, you're in the rating module for 3 days when the existing members decide your fate.
The current status is, wow, not accepted.
I got in.
All right, ladies, thanks for getting down here. We've got a lot to discuss. So what's the situation with the press release?
Tomorrow morning, we're blasting out our press release to every media outlet in this country.
We have the press release ready to go.
We want to hit the radio stations earliest. Even before the release goes out, let's try and get 10 radio interviews set up.
This is the beginning of our public campaign. We want every Canadian to be forced to hear about us, and the beautiful ones to sign up.
If you guys can lock down as many interviews with hot news media as possible, we're talking TV, radio, mostly.
A good national newspaper should bring in about 20,000 hits. National TV should bring in about 300,000 hits.
I mean, if we can be on like the morning TV news,
Canada AM,
Yeah.
it will be...
Okay.
If on the day you do get calls from different news channels who want us on, you know, let's get them all done. We've got to strike while the iron's hot.
Previous experience show that our message of looks matter is gonna create a outrage. But that is exactly what we want.
Let's just remember, the reason we have this strategy is so that the media all come to us. So they are all going to come to you. Let's just be ready for when they come, and me and Robert will have our game on. We're ready to nail all these interviews, man.
By the end of these 4 days, we must have at least 15,000 to 16,000 applications to the site.
Listen, I got one thing to tell you, babe. Robert's not going to make it. He's going to jet to the next one.
You're great on your feet, you know? That's what I say. Bring it on. You can handle it.
I hate morning interviews. I want to sleep.
He's the ideas guy. You know, my job is to sell the concept when he wants to sleep in. What can you do? A perk of being the founder, I suppose.
Can you do me a favor, Greg? No tits and ass today.
It's live, right?
It's live. So,
No tits and ass, no tits and ass, no tits. I've got it. She doesn't get it. I've done this a million times before.
And the controversial idea has brought criticism from the media.
Let's do this thing, man. Morning shows are generally a pain in the ass, but they're important. They get the word out early.
You know, everyone wants to be with someone they're attracted to, at least initially, and there's certainly nothing shallow about that. That's human nature.
Robert better be waiting for me at the next place. I'm gonna kick his half Italian, half Danish ass.
Brother, what the f happened, man?
Not much.
You missed the first interview, you chip chop.
Yeah, but I had a late night, you know.
We gotta go.
Huh, all right.
It's not even 8 in the morning yet, and the BP word has already hit the street.
Hey.
hey guys. You guys are on in about 5 minutes.
Cool.
I hate these morning interviews.
Yeah, I know, I prefer evening.
Robert can be a grumpy bastard in the morning. He better behave himself in there. He can be very unpredictable.
This whole campaign, you know, is based on controversy. And, you know, you guys are well prepared. You've done, you know, launches in 15 countries.
Legitimate newscasters often shy away from the controversy associated with a site like this guy.
Welcome back to the Morning News, 8:42 in the morning. You consider yourself to be a bit of a looker. Like you got what it takes to join Canada's new social networking site, BeautifulPeople.net. Christina, our model, is in this morning. We're doing a little makeup segment. Christina, would she make the cut right there?
She'd definitely make it in the US. She'd definitely make it in the UK.
I think she's gonna have a bit of trouble in Canada, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, asking me about the makeover girl? Please.
There's that baby.
She might not actually make it.
I was honest.
I know
I was
you-
looking at her. She's not gonna make it.
Whatever, we did it. We nailed it.
Sure.
Next.
Sure did.
There's been a huge barrage of media. It's been phone calls nonstop. Our phones are ringing off the hook. Next on the agenda, we have CHCH Rogers, and that is going to be live.
All right, well done. And babe, the phones must be getting hit hard now.
I'm getting all the calls.
Cool, so if anything else comes up, let us know and we can rock and roll
For
it.
sure.
Julia better not miss one call. We want to get all the exposure we can get.
How do you think it went?
Can I say it was quite funny, I think.
It was a lot better than the guy this morning was an asshole. Hey driver, what are we doing? We're driving like freaking go-karts here, man.
Hey, you guys are late. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm doing an interview right now.
What's the time here?
Let's head in. We gotta head in. Let's go.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about that Donna was very beautiful. I've just been checking out with your guy over here. He said Donna's really stunning and he didn't even say you're average. He just said that you've got a great face for radio. How's that for funny, my man?
Thank
you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Ciao.
Next interview, ready to go. Ready? Ready?
Hello? Yes, it is. Yeah, we are pretty busy, but I'm very happy to be speaking with you. Great, thanks so much. Okay.
I've done this a million times before. I've given Greg all my pearls of wisdom. Have a sip.
No, I'm good, thanks. I gotta stay on point.
Cheers. Now we better make the necklace.
7 minutes.
Can I have a look at your duck? I don't know, I have these things with ducks.
What are you doing drinking, man? I'm in the middle of interviews, you're drinking.
Duck can't drink alone.
Jesus, you're a nut. Let's go.
Robert has done this so many times before, so he gets me to do the lion's share. Why? Because he can.
Well, it's good to get you on because, you know, some of these questions I'm sure you want to answer. Is it elitist?
Yes, it is, because our members want it to be. Is it Lucas? Yes, it is.
But it's
is it
honest.
politically correct? No, it's not, but it's honest. I mean, people want to be with people they're attracted to.
Another interview, and I'm doing it while my boy's kicking back.
What the man? You're like third beer.
I'm off.
Drunk bastard.
I took the day off an hour ago. Greg better stop complaining about the workload. That's what he's here for, to work.
Sometimes I'm on the phone doing a regular interview. I guess, you know, Robert gets a little bit bored and he comes over and he tries to screw with me a little bit. He'll say things, distract me, tackle me, throw things at me, but I always get him back.
And to talk to the principal involved here, Greg Hodge, Managing Director of BeautifulPeople.net. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Okay, now you're bringing your little baby to Canada, right, for the first time?
Yeah, we certainly are. I'm very excited about it.
You guys are in 15 countries now. Show us some of the differences. Where would people be far different in their assessment of other people?
In
Next time you go to the toilet,
excuse me.
Remember to
sorry,
flush it.
Okay, I understand
someone's
you're
walking by. Yeah, someone was walking by making fun.
Probably a woman, right?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, it wasn't a woman.
Not only does he skimp on the workload, but he fleeces me when I'm doing it.
Dude, what are you doing, man? This guy heard you say this toilet paper shit when I'm on the phone, man.
well, next time flush the toilet instead of walking with toilets on your
Nuts.
feet.
You're a nut job.
Greg's so uptight and serious. We gotta have fun. Otherwise, get a heart attack.
It's day 2, and Robert is actually awake for our first interview. He deserves a gold star. Well done, Robbie. Well done.
How long we got?
Seconds. 27 seconds.
What Beautiful People does do is it does give an accurate representation of what Canadian society's ideal of beauty is, as decided by Canadians.
And it makes you money.
Well, it's good that it makes money.
Good luck to all the hotties for us.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, guys. That was fun.
Tell me who's with you.
You know what? I've got Robert Hintzer, who's the founder of Beautiful People. He's with me. Now, he created the site basically so he could meet lots of beautiful women and get laid. And then once he'd created it, he found out he couldn't even get on his own site.
I love that.
So make sure you give him some stick about that.
Greg loves to tell people these stories. It's not true, but sometimes I roll with it. It's funny.
Well, of course, I tried the first 5 times and I kept voting off the site. And I found out it was the algorithm of the voting system. So I had to change a little thing with the programming and whoopty, I went on. Greg, you bastard.
I fleeced you on national radio, bitch!
What we see too is that we had a huge survey on the site that showed that more people on Beautiful People have had plastic surgery.
Oh, really?
There are more, so to say, there are more silicone titties on Beautiful People than anywhere else on the web. That's
That's interesting.
Controversy is one thing, but Robert's going too far. This is Canada, land of the politically correct. We're going to get strung up.
And we have a forum on the site that debates everything from politics to anal sex. I mean, everything. So, so here is where you get the people's opinion on the site, and you get to know the person behind the picture and whether you find their personality attractive or not.
As a PR person, my red flags go up when I hear the word anal sex. I think that anyone's would, really. What are you saying about anal sex?
Are you talking to me or Julia?
Big tits. What are you saying?
She's upset about the fact that I mentioned anal sex and silicone titties, but, you know...
Again.
This is why I get so nervous when he does interviews.
Robert.
Listen, you can't do anything now, Judy. You have to leave it. He's talking to a journalist. You can't interrupt him like that.
Yes.
The fact of the matter
You
is...
wanted to talk to the journalist.
He's an inarticulate monkey. You think all these articulate answers I have to the media, they're all designed by me, darling. Who do you think comes up with this shit?
I know that they think that I'm crossing the line, but they don't get it. I'm doing this on purpose.
Jesus Christ, I said in the forums of Beautiful People, they discuss everything from politics to anal sex. So
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Then why the fuck are you chasing me around?
The only thing is...
I'm on the phone.
The only thing is that not all the girls on Beautiful People have fake boobs.
Did you think I really said that? I didn't. There are more silicone titties on Beautiful People than anywhere else on the web.
Do you think that that's good business, though?
It's gonna spark more debate, and I don't care whether you think I said the one thing or another. Don't chase me around when I have an interview. You can say that afterwards. I just had to call off a good interview. We're having a great time.
We need to translate that great media into actual physical numbers on the site. And if that doesn't happen, we're gonna have to cut our losses.
There's traffic on the site, but not enough. I want more.
What we've seen is that we've seen journalists sign up for the site and get booted off, and then all of a sudden they're offended.
We've also seen journalists put up profiles on the site as a case study situation, but then a year later they're still there. Well, we've got I mean, we've been in everything, man, but I got some interesting ones here. The National Post, Toronto Star. This one's interesting, the Toronto Sun. Beautiful people are real ugly. Listen to this. This week, BeautifulPeople.net, aka BP, debuted in Canada after spreading its bigotry and hatred in 15 other countries.
What?
I mean, come on.
We've heard it all before, but the Canadians are being particularly vicious.
Bigotry and hatred, that's a little harsh.
It's funny to see how the Canadians react to this because it's, you know, this country is all about tolerance. They have to sustain this tolerance, otherwise the country would break into pieces with all these minorities.
Listen to this, good God. This is why we have hate laws, for crying out loud. Who are these bozos to decide beauty?
I want to talk to this journalist and say, why do you think that more than 5,000 Canadians signs up for Beautiful People within 48 hours after the launch?
We get one good comment out of all this. Listen to this. Let them be. If anything, it just reflects on how insecure the rest of us truly are with people who have had better luck with the genetic lottery. It's like condemning the NBA as being an exclusive club for the athletically gifted. Get over it, people. One good comment.
Get over it.
Hey, it's all good at the end of the day. At least we're sparking debate. But Jesus, man, can these guys get over themselves?
Hey guys.
Hi, Sasha.
Sasha,
how are you?
Nice. Hi, Robert. Nice to meet you.
Let's take a seat.
Sure, thanks.
Get comfortable.
Thanks for having us, huh?
No problem. Now, when you dreamt this up in your single life, you had to have known that this was
still single.
Oh, well, what does that say about your site then? But we'll get to that first.
Get to that one. I like that question.
But you search your own site?
Robert, you've had a few dates from Beautiful People.
Yeah, sure.
And?
You say, you know, as if I, you know.
A lot of successes, actually.
Have there been a lot of successes?
Short-term successes, yeah. Thank you very much. That was good fun.
It was, thanks.
Take care.
I've been thinking, in the articles that we've been reading, many of the articles written by men are so offensive. They're so provoked by it. You see that guy?
That's a good point. The women take the rejection better.
They do. They're known for being very vain, but when it comes to getting rejected from beautiful people, the men, the reactions we see, it's crazy.
That's a good point.
The problem is, there's nothing much a man can do. If you tell me he's ugly, it's not that he can get a pair of titties, right?
Unless you're Marilyn Manson, that is.
Back at the office for another TV interview.
Okay, so let's start off by, you just launched your website in Canada. How have us Canadians responded so far?
The population reacted one way, and then we had the media reacting in a
very unfavorable way.
Judging by her body language, we're gonna have to work extra hard with this one.
Have we convinced you to join the site?
I would never. I would never sign
She's
up.
so tough.
You know what?
She's so lovely and petite, but she packs a punch, man.
We haven't convinced her.
No, you're not.
We're gonna have
you
to do
haven't
this interview
convinced me.
all over again.
You're not gonna convince me. I don't want to meet those kind of men. I just don't.
There's a lot of men who join up and women who join up to say, kind of as a joke, let's try it out. And once they get in there, they realize, look, this isn't so bad. These are really wonderful, genuine people I'm meeting here.
All I saw was big fake boobs, lots of blonde hair. I mean, it's just it wasn't interesting to me.
Something I learned a long time ago is that you can agree to disagree with a journalist.
There's lots of people that aren't with
There's a lot of brunettes there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of brunettes, yeah.
With even bigger boobs.
That's great. That's it for today, right? Except for that radio interview you've got to do.
I'm canceling it.
I can't believe you're canceling a radio interview. It's a big one, man.
Postpone it, cancel it, whatever, I don't care. I'm out. See you guys.
We're tired, we're grumpy, and we're far from done. But I need to hold this thing together.
We get a lot of hate mail, or fan mail. We like to look at it as fan mail. Makes us feel better.
The toilet book is what we call it. We print it out, put it into our book, and it's in the toilet. It's this thick. And you can just sit.
Rob, so listen to this. Dear pretty boy, you must be talking to me. Your website is a joke and not a very funny one. Let's see how good-looking these people are in 10 years' time after their burnout on cocaine and booze. Why do all beautiful people have to be associated with cocaine and booze? It's just stupid.
On a regular client, I don't know if we would love hate mail so much as we do with beautiful people. But with beautiful people, it means that people are listening. It means that people are paying attention and really taking it to heart.
Okay, listen to this. This guy is a Fruit Loop, man. I thought the idea of slavery was dead. What the f have we got to do with slavery? You people are just sick. When Judgment Day comes, and it will, whether you like it or not, Jesus will ask, do you know me? And even the most beautiful people in the world will be destroyed. This is going to happen.
That dude must be the journalist from the Toronto Sun.
All right, man, enough. Judgment Day is coming. We better go and live while we can.
The goal was 15,000 applicants. We're at 12,500. We've got to make that final push to the finish line. We've got to secure those numbers.
Where's my shit?
I don't know. Here's my shit.
That's all I've got that's reasonably still clean is a black shirt.
Yeah.
Is this jacket too wrinkled?
Oh, look at this shit.
Come on, dude, we gotta go.
Back home.
Do we need another reason to feel insecure about ourselves?
It is a blow to your self-esteem when you get up there and you get voted off the site.
Right.
But rejection is prevalent all through society.
Did you ever sign up for anything like that?
Job interview.
I don't know if it's run by those guys.
Exclusion is prevalent all through society. And we're used to dealing with it from a very young age.
I mean, it's sort of like no bullshit. You just sign up and you have to get voted, but I mean, then you don't have to guess. They're hot. Everybody's hot.
So you have to get voted on by how hot you are?
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. I don't know. I think we should give it a go. I think it'd be fun.
Okay, well, you check it out and let me know how it goes.
Fine, I will.
Seriously, gone through.
Nailed it.
Sure did.
Let's get out of here, babe. Let's nail this next one.
4 days, 68 interviews, tension with Robert, sleepless nights, but we made it.
Final numbers. 1.2 million hits to our site and more than 15,000 applicants in 1 week.
Hey, old man, how you doing?
Bro, I'm absolutely exhausted, man. I've been going since 4 a.m. every friggin' day for God knows how long.
Greg really stepped up this week, and to thank him, I've got a big surprise.
Well, I got us covered.
Brazil?
No, not Brazil.
At least tell me we're getting the out of Canada.
No, we're not.
I'm friggin' exhausted. And who knows what this nut has in store for me?
Where are we going, man?
Calgary? I was thinking we do a little bit of work, a little bit of fun.
Shake that ass. That's more like it.
Doll cut. He is so cute.
Why don't you try instant messaging him?
Why don't we just meet up for dinner and leave cyberspace?
Canadian culture? Come on, isn't that an oxymoron?
The concept is kind of shaky on certain grounds. Hang on. Hey! Shut the fuck up on the phone! Sorry about that.
A baby.
Rationalize. What baby?
You missed her. She just
It was
had
a man. It was
no,
a guy.
it was the woman at the window, man.
Did you just fart?
No, dude. You know I don't do that. I met my fiance in London the first time. We didn't get on. She thought I was an asshole, which I guess I was.
This is a family show.
Oh, sorry.